name's Robyn. I'm the fitness technician with Strathcona County, and today I'm going to be leading you through a core workout. So it's going to take about 10 minutes. We have a number of different exercises that will kind of hit every area of your core. So make sure you have a mat or something comfortable to lie down on, because we are going to be on the floor the entire time. I'm going to be giving a few variations for different exercises, so feel free to try them out to make them either more difficult or a little bit less intense for you, whatever fits you the best, and we'll get right to it. So we're going to start and finish with the isometric exercise. So that means no movement, so just basically a hold to really kind of target that core area. And then we're going to get into 5 different exercises, run through them twice, and then finish with that isometric. Okay, so to begin, we're going to start on hands and knees. Hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. You're going to curl your toes under, and you're just going to lift those knees off the ground. So just hovering. I'm going to hold this for 20 seconds. So press into your hands, fire up that core, nice and strong. Almost there. And rest. Good. Kind of roll out those wrists, get them warmed up. We're going to do that same thing once more. Starting in 3, 2, and begin. Lift those knees just about an inch off the ground, not very high. Press into your hands, squeeze that belly button in. 5 seconds left. And release. Nice. So that's a nice way just to kind of engage that core. Now we're going to get into our movement exercises. As I said, we have 5 different ones. We're going to run through them 30 seconds each. Little rest in between, longer rest after all 5, and then repeat. So first one, we're going to start with a mountain climber. So nice high plank position here. Again, pressing into your hands. I'm going to drive those knees in one at a time. Okay, we'll get started in 5 seconds. And in 3, 2, begin. Driving those knees in. Fast or slow as you'd like. You can jog it to increase that intensity, or a nice strong drive. Make sure those hips don't hike too high up. Keep them nice and low in line with those shoulders. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Nice. Next one, we're coming right down to your stomach. We're going to do an overhead reach. Hands right underneath your shoulders to a push up. Okay. Option from the knees, perfectly fine. We'll start this one in 3, 2, and begin. So lowering down, overhead reach, nice strong, press up. You're pressing your body up in a straight line here. Push. Remember, knees are there. 10 seconds left. Nice. All right, rest. Next one, we're flipping over onto your buttons. Feet are going to be out in front here. I'll show you from the side, it's a little bit better. Feet are going to stay on the ground for this one. We're going to tilt back, lift up out of the low back, engage to that core. So this right here is a super active position. If you want to stay here, great. If you want to add a little more, we're going to pull back with one arm to the center, other arm, center, side to side, okay? I like to call this one the bow pull, so think of like a bow and an arrow. We'll start in 3, 2, and begin. Always come back to that nice lifted position. Don't sink into your low back. Stay nice and long through the upper body. Use those abs. Almost there. Nice, then rest. Next one is side plank. So I'll show you, then we'll get right into it. So we're gonna do a side plank from the knees. So bottom leg's bent up, elbow right underneath your shoulder, lifting those hips up, adding an abduction. Okay, so this abduction is squeezing through that outer hip, really engaging through those little glute muscles on the side. Okay, if you don't want to do the abduction, just sticking with that side plank, perfectly fine. We'll start here in 3, 2, and begin. So 30 seconds one side. Keeping that hip lifted off the ground. Space in between your shoulder and your ear. And squeezing those hip muscles. Almost there. And little rests, flipping over to the other side. So again, setting up, elbow right under shoulder. We're going from our knee. So lift those hips and begin. Little side squeeze. Option to just hold our plank, perfectly great. Squeezing that little glute muscle. It doesn't like to work. And rest. Awesome. Moving to our last exercise now. It's called a dead bug. So we're lying back on your back. Arms are going to be up. Feet are up. And we're lowering opposite arm and leg. Okay, we'll start in 3, 2, and begin. If you find that you're feeling a lot of pressure in that low back on your lowers, take your hands away, place them underneath your bum, and just do the legs. Okay. Goal here is to minimize the movement through your lower back and just holding nice and solid. Really pressing down into the mat. All right, and rest. Nice job, guys. That's our first round. We'll do a 30-second break here, and then we're gonna run through all 5 of those once more. If you need a longer rest than 30 seconds, just pause the video. Join us when you're ready. Otherwise, we're starting again with those mountain climbers. So remember, nice strong plank position to begin. We have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and begin. Pressing into your hands. Drive those knees in. Almost there. And rest. Awesome. Quick little break. Transitioning down to your stomachs. This is our push-up with overhead reach. We'll start 3, 2, and begin. Reaching, plant, press up. So keep those toes curled under. Super solid plank on your press. We have 10 seconds. One more. Nice, and rest. Awesome, coming on to your bum now. This is our bow pull. So find that nice lifted position, feet out in front, knees pointing straight up, tilting back, and begin. So with core exercises, it's a lot more about control and correct movement rather than speed. So keep breathing. 5 seconds. and rest. Good, little break. Transitioning to side plank now. So remember, bottom leg is bent. In 3, 2, lift those hips, little squeeze. Holding solid, keep pressing those hips up. 5 seconds. And good, rest. Switching around, other side. In 3, 2, and begin. Keep pressing those hips up away from the ground. Control that abductor, squeeze. Keep breathing. Almost there. Good, little rest. This one is on your back, dead bug. All right, so hands are straight up, feet lift up, and begin. Opposite arm and leg. Really pressing your back into the mat. Keep breathing. 10 seconds. Almost there. And rest. Awesome. So we're going to stay here for our last isometric exercise. So this one, we're going to lift those feet up just like we did with our last exercise here. Hands are going to go onto your legs. You're just going to press into your legs as hard as you can, okay, without moving. So we'll start in 3, 2, and push. Push, push, push. Hands into your legs, legs into your hands. Back into the mat. Breathe. And relax. So that's your core. We'll do one more of those. In 3, 2, and push. Push, push, push. Breathe. Keep going as hard as you can. And relax. Awesome. All right, nice work, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below and we'll get back to you. But hope you have a great rest of your day.